And I wanted to, when I was a kid, I liked it because I liked the music, I liked the singing, and I liked the poetry involved. My family was really uninterested. My parents were second generation. Their parents were immigrants. They had a kind of very common American Jewish identity, which was, okay, we're Jewish, but nobody wants to be religious. And so they didn't teach me, I didn't know anything about it. So I wanted to find out what it was because I couldn't understand, like, why does it matter if I don't know anything about the substance of it? So I dove in and I really enjoyed learning about it and checking it out. And then I said, okay, enough. And I pulled out. But I wanted to, like, at least learn what the tradition was or what the history was, a little bit about who I was, what my long genetics were, like my roots, really roots. But my way was to dive in. And also because I was a lawyer, there's a lot of Jewish stuff that was interesting to me. Like the Talmud is a legal document. I wanted to learn about like that kind of stuff. I knew nothing about that. If I had been raised with it, I married a man who was raised with it, who then said, I don't want anything to do with it. Because for him, it was indoctrination, like you're describing.
That's what I'm wondering too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something different than, yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
your family was super, like,
Yeah.
educated and reverent and
Right.
raised you with all that information and practices, you probably would not have ventured off on your own to seek more.
Correct.
Yeah.
And in fact, my parents thought I was nuts. I'm now they're not alive anymore, and I can say it, but they were worried. They thought I was going off the deep end. What is
Oh,
that?
no.
It was like they couldn't wait to get rid of this stuff. They grew up with a little bit they only grew up with not a lot of restrictions, but a little bit of obligations or you have to
Sure.
this or that. They thought I was nuts. And actually, I should say, even my siblings thought I was a little nuts. Like, why are you taking on these rules and everything? So it was not a plus in my family. They thought one person I remember thinking, I think you might have joined a cult. It was like,
Oh,
no,
no.
this wasn't a cult, but it seemed odd to them. Like, why would I suddenly want to eat kosher food and that kind of stuff?